Hello everyone, my name is Lin Liu. In this video, I'm going to give a brief introduction of Git. So, what is Git? Git is a popular version control system and initially designed and developed for Linux kernel development in 2005. It has been growing very fast now and become a standard for open source projects. Git has some important features. It's distributed and can be used online or offline. And why software development needs version control? When your project is getting bigger and bigger, it's not easy to manage your source code without using version control. Your project will be very easy to fail. Using the version control, it makes the development much easier to save versions of your files at different points in time. You can also restore previous versions and compare different versions. Git can be installed on different platforms such as Windows, Linux, Mac OS. You can download installation package from the website below. Before I start my small demo, I want to show you a chart which will describe a working flow of the Git. Basically, there are two locations you can put your repository. First one is your local repository, another one is your remote repository. The local repository consists of 3 levels maintained by Git. The first one is your working directory, which holds the actual files. The second one is the index, which acts as a staging area, and finally the head, which points to the location and collaborate with other developers working on the same project. You may already know GitHub, which is a web-based Git repository hosting service. You can check it online. And then I will demo you a small example by using Git. I have installed Git on my computer, as you can see here. And also create a folder named project and the C drive. And there are 2 source code files under this project. Now I will open my Git command line here. Now you can see it's under the C drive, but I need to go to the project folder. So I use cd project. And now under the cd project, I want to create a local repository by using git initial. As you can see, an empty Git repository has been created under the project folder. And we can also use command git status to check the status of repository. And you can see there are 2 files, file 1 and file 2, and the working directory. So I will use git add file name to add this file to the staging area, and we check the status again. The new files has become green and the file 2 is still red, which means file 1 has been added to the staging area. And you can also use git add dot to add all the files. Before making our first commit, we have to create a user to identify who commits the changes. So we can use git config. Global and your user.name and your name. For example, in this case, we use test. And also we need to configure the email here. Use the same command line and user email. Any email is acceptable. Now we have finished our username and email configuration. We can continue make our first commit by using git commit m and some comments in the quotation and enter. As you can see, 2 files change, 14 insertion has been added. So let's use git status again. So you can see nothing to commit, working directory clean, because we have already done the commit. In this demo, I show you a very simple example by using git command lines. You can also search online to find some graphic interface of git to play with. Besides Git, Team Foundation version control system is also a quite popular one. It's created by Microsoft, it's not free, and you need to buy licenses, but you can download it from DreamSpark website. It's quite different from Git system because it's not distributed, it's centralized. In Visual Studio 2013, Git 2 is supported. These are the references I use in this video. Thank you for watching.